By the way, when you are leasing, for example, was leasing to Subway, and the way it works is, so who do you want to lease to? Subway Corporation that has 36,000 stores worldwide? Or do you want to lease to the franchisee who just got the 150,000 that gave to them to get the store? Which one do you want to lease to? The corporation. Because when you lease to a corporation, what do they give you? A corporate guarantee. What's a corporate guarantee? The corporation says this lease is guaranteed by the corporation that's either publicly traded or has so many stores worldwide. That corporate guarantee is worth hundreds of millions. And we're going to lease for 10 years or 15 years. So you've done the work once and you're done for how many years? For a long, long time. So, but how does it work? So it works like this. I lease to Subway, and in the lease, they have the right to sublease to the franchisee. So they bring somebody who is tired of working in a job, who saved 150,000, husband and wife. They give it to Subway, they get the franchise, and they get a sublease under Subway. And now Subway is the one leasing from me. They sublease to John Doe and Susie Doe. I never met John and Susie. I just talked to the big corporation. Is that good for me? Yeah. Yes. And I see John and Susie working so hard, making sandwiches for people they've never met. And they work around the clock because they left corporate job because the corporate job was killing them, and now they're working like crazy for themselves, and they now hate each other, and the relationship is getting so tense. Are you with me so far? And nobody told them, hey John, hey Susie, you could own the building and lease from yourself. You can actually own the building with lower down payment because it will be an SBA loan. SBA, Small Business Administration loan. You can get it for 30 years fixed at a low interest rate. That's the only commercial loan you can get so low. It brings tears to my eyes. Are you with me so far? And the guy quit his job because he hated the job so many hours, and now he's working longer hours. And why am I leasing to Subway and not to John and Susie? Because Subway wants to stay in control. Because if John and Susie don't change the marketing in the front, don't have the staff in a uniform, don't change the refrigeration unit every so many years and all that, they're going to yank their franchise. They're going to say, you just lost your 150K. Get out of here. We just bring a new hopeful person who want to be entrepreneur. Are you with me so far? Again, if you know the game, you'll play the game. If you don't, the game plays you. Franchise. Do you know the story of Subway? He was doing so badly in one store that he said, I got to get out of business. I got to file bankruptcy. Then he walked around the corner, saw another place that's busier, and he said, maybe if I get a store over here and then cancel the lease here, I can do better before I go bankrupt. With the little money I have, I'll open another store here. So he called Subway 1, was failing, he was going to go bankrupt. With the little money he has left, open Subway 2. All of a sudden, he did better on Subway 2 and Subway 1. So he was standing at the original store he was losing money from. Now he's making money. He asked the customers, how come I've been here for a while, how come you're all of a sudden buying here? And they said, oh, we saw you have another store there and a store here. We realize you're big. So he said, oh, so the idea is to get multiple locations. I can't afford multiple locations. He went and talked to an attorney who told him, set up a franchise system. So sometimes it's counterintuitive, but if you're not doing well, just change a few things and grow to what's called the critical mass. You will get the business. It's very interesting when you look how businesses have grown.